It's a new year, folks. We got new comics. Can't wait to get started. Let's go.
Happy New Comic
Hey,
Book Day. There's my stack.
hey, you
Few
got a
extra this week.
couple of big stack,
Few
dude.
extra.
Guess what?
Few
Guess
extra.
guess who stayed within the 10 book limit this week? This guy.
What?
This
It's gonna be
guy.
a
Just
short
barely.
video.
Oh, but we got 77 new covers for next week, so that'll fill the rest of the time. No problem. Hey, what's up, Trev? Good to see you, brother.
17 for me, but I did pick
Tomb?
up 3 back.
What's up, Tomb? Man.
Picked up 3 back issues. Hey, what's up, Tomb? Trev, what up, Trev? James Lang in the hizzy, what's up?
Hey, sweetie, there she is. And there's James
Tomorrow
Lane.
is tomorrow's his birthday. All
I
right.
know, man.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
early birthday to you,
Happy
sir.
early.
Yeah.
Hooked on Juno. Happy New
Yeah.
Year. Happy New Year, y'all.
Yes, Trev. I stayed within 10. See, this is my ideal. This is why I want it to be every week. I want to be 10 or under every week. And it would have been like 7 if not for the 2 that I missed last week. So this is a really low week for me. I got a lot of stuff coming from my comic shop that I pre-ordered, so that's how I was able to get away with that. That's
Boo.
Yeah, right. Happy New Year, Juno. Good to see you here. Yes, yeah. Well, but they're all good books.
Another
Though.
year of comics. I'm excited.
I am too, man. I mean, the New Year is probably the time you feel fresh about your life, about what's happening in the world, about resolutions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna look at it from a positive point of view. It's the first week going to be in the 10 book limit. TM Nerdy, what good sir? How are you? How are you?
What up, Travis? Welcome to the New Comic Book Day show.
Welcome.
Only 10 books today.
Only 10
I'm interested
books.
to see what you cut out. What did
All right,
cut out?
let's get started right away so we can get on these previews for next week. Because I tell you, we got a lot of them, at least a lot of covers. I'm going to start with
Have you
Marvel.
read Batman yet?
I have not, dude.
Batman?
I have not read anything. I was late. A late start again today, and I haven't read Nice House either. So not a peep about Nice House yet. I don't want to know.
Right.
I don't want to know.
Right.
Hello, Beckerman. What's up, sir?
Oh, what a nice guy. Shout out to Beckerman, one of the nicest guys in this community, especially to me. He's always really nice to me, which I appreciate.
Wow. I know this has got to be a setup for an insult here somewhere coming. I don't know. There's got to be something.
No, I mean, he started off insulting me, but I'm going to look above it. I'm going to take the high road with that
You're
guy.
taking the high road.
Yeah.
That's right. They call
Yeah.
you Marcus the High Road guy. That's what they call you. Yes.
That's me. I've been known.
I know.
I've been known.
You're a stand-up fella. So first thing is the Adam Hughes cover for Scarlet Witch #1, which is just so dope. It's a homage to West Coast Avengers. Which number is this, Mr. West Coast Avenger guy? I know you know the number, right? It's number 56.
It's the one with Scarlet Witch in the front. I didn't even realize it was an homage.
Yeah.
It would be like, it would be 56, 57 in that range.
Yeah. So I got one of these coming from I pre-ordered, but couldn't wait. I don't mind having 2 of these. I love AH. Always buy multiples of AH's covers because, hey, Adam Hughes is awesome. One of the best guys.
Yeah, I realized I pre-ordered that book before I could even see the cover. I just saw it was Adam Hughes.
I know.
Like, all right.
Oh, I'll take it. I guess that Virgin is probably an exclusive from somewhere, but
yeah,
I don't
probably
know where.
from his store or something.
Ah, he's got a store. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm assuming he does. I don't know.
There's our guy Damien. What's happening? Yes, Happy New Year to you, sir. Yep. So
hey.
I missed last week's. They didn't have any DC last week at my shop, so I'm just now getting around to this, so no spoilers, please. I don't. I've been waiting too long for this issue here, so I can't wait to read that. When I get some time later on. I'm now preparing for the Best of 2022 show, which is coming up this Friday. Don't you know? Shameless plug with my comic son and I. We're going to be doing that of our best picks of last year.
I enjoyed it in Nice House. I enjoyed it, and I plan to go back and read the whole thing together because I think it'll give you new perspective on the story that way too. So yeah, I liked it.
I'm probably going to do that too before the trade comes out. It'll probably be a minute before the trade comes out. So I'll just go ahead and read those back issues. No problem. Some folks read this last week, but
some of us
with the more privileged folks, I'm just now getting this copy. I guess the Red Mask, first appearance in here, allegedly. So another first appearance. This one for DC. That's all the DC and Marvel. This is such a small haul. And there's a holiday party from Scotch McTurnan, from the Weed guys, and from the Halloween special guys. This is their holiday party issue. Pick that up.
Oh, I missed that one. I meant to grab that one. I missed it. Hey, what up? What up, else? Brian LCS in the house.
You only had one copy of my shop. Hey, Brian. And I did miss Flaw, as I mentioned before. This is a 6-issue limited series. This is number 4. So I want to have the completion on that series about the vigilante psychiatrist. And the last few, one is Spy Superb from, I think this is, it says A cover on my comic shop. I think this may be the B cover. And it looks like a Trader Joe's shopping bag.
It's actually Superb. The A cover.
Is this the A cover?
It's actually the A cover. If you open up and look under that first cover, it'll show you the A cover.
Okay.
It comes in that Trader Joe's bag. But yeah, that's the A.
Yeah.
I was confused by this as well. I had to look it up.
Wow. Okay, because I know I ordered this and it didn't look like this. I pre-ordered it I don't have this cover. Okay, so it's got this on the inside.
Yeah.
I like that. This is $7.99 book, though. It's a little steep. Come on, Dark Horse.
Well, I had to get it too.
Yeah, Image has got what's the first placement here for like $3.99 is like almost double this size, but hey, maybe it's good. I heard that this was excellent. The guy at the shop said he loved it.
A little Beckerman name drop when I flew into Heroes Con. Matt Kent and his wife Charlene were on the flight, so I got to chat with them a little bit. They were very cool, and I'm looking forward to reading their book.
Now, see, I thought you were going to say like Matt Kent asked you, "Do you know Beckerman?" I thought that's.
I should have asked.
This guy's everywhere,
Oh hell yeah,
yeah!
You're like, I'm back at the 2005 convention.
6 Degrees of Beckerman. That's what it's all about, man. So I can't wait to read this. The guy at the shop was just he said this is the best thing I've read all week. So
that's our guy.
Another one of our guys, Willie. What's up, Willie?
Hey, there's Willie. What up, homie?
Okay, last two. This one is what the hell is this again? The red. God, this is a virgin cover. I forgot the name of it. It says the Black Sun, Children of the Black Sun. I want to say this is what this is. The 1 in 5 variant, which they had there.
Oh, nice.
It's a virgin cover. Some of these could be had for like cover price on my comic shop. This is more in the shop than it is online. But hey, helping out the local comic shop. What the hell? Why not?
I would have bought it if I saw it. I definitely would have bought it.
Oh yeah, they had like $6, something like that. $6, maybe $7. And this one, this Mosley #1. This is one of the what they call not the FOC cutoff. I've got that one coming, but this is
unlockable.
Thank you. This is one of the unlockable variants. I think there's 2 of them. So this is one of the unlockable variants. And the last one, God help me.
My shop, I got that for cover price. My shop was selling those for cover price.
Really? Yeah. Usually my shop has those for like a reasonable price or cover price, but it was a couple dollars more. But what the hell, No problem. It's all good. Rogue State number 2. This is the Chuck D cover. I'm going to take one more chance on Rogue State. So hopefully it's a little bit better than it was. I know, right? Some of us who have read it know that I think, Willie, you were among those who read it and kind of felt the same way I did about first issue. But, I'll give it another shot. I'm that kind of guy. I'm very forgiving. I'm nothing if not forgiving. So we'll see what happens. What are you doing? Counting your money?
Wow, that's
all the stuff. I know, right? That's awesome. But boy, howdy. What's up? Oh, 80s guy.
No approach.
80s guy here.
No approach.
Yeah.
What up, 80s man?
So Robbie recommends it too. Okay, so that's Robbie.
Calculated Man.
My guy at the comic shop. Calculated Man's coming from my comic shop. Already got that coming. A lot of stuff like the Mosley A cover and the FOC cover, my comic shop, along with the Dead Boy Detectives, which is also a big deal. But I ordered those a long time ago, so that's about that newsprint, huh? Love that newsprint.
Oh, it smells so good. I love the old comic smell. This is a nice copy of this. This is nice.
Was that from
Falcon
the LCS?
joins the... one of the back issues I got. Falcon joins the Avengers.
Hey.
Extremely minor key, but it's super crispy nice.
Crispy. What's our guy Crispy? He's not here tonight. Shout out, Crispy.
Yeah, shout out to Topeka.
So Daredevil
might be hanging out with the Eduardos. Weirdos are out.
Eduardos. Used to be a sweet pizza place in Chicago named Eduardos. So shifts back on to Daredevil next week, and I'll have to catch up on probably 3 through 6, which is not a problem, because I finally figured out where they were in my vast collection. It's not organized. Mm-hmm. So I'll catch up by the time this book comes out next week. And there's other covers as well, I should say. This is the Tyler Kirkham. He's got this is a Virgin, and there's also a trade dress of this. Frank Cho is doing a tribute to 181, I want to say. That's 181, Death of Elektra. First Death of Elektra, as they say in the comics. And
the first.
Yes. And then there's a Momoko variant as well. So I'll be getting one of these for sure. One thing's for sure, I'll have one of these next week.
I'm leaving here with something.
Damn right. And the book that nobody, I would say nobody, but at least neither one of us is actually collecting right now is ASM number 17. And it's a Dark Web tie-in. Go figure. Who could have seen that coming? So this cover is a JR Jr. It's a crossover. It's another crossover used car event that they're selling us, So this is an homage to something, but I don't know which cover it is. So JR Jr. says it's an homage to something. So I'll take his word for it. I know this one is an homage to something. This is obviously number 50. So he was feeling very homage-y this month. So you got 2 of those. So a lot of folks think that, you could take JR Jr. off the covers and put him on the interiors. It wouldn't be so bad. But I think they should go down to 1 book a month. It wouldn't be so bad. That's what I think, personally. There's your John Zhang.
I like that.
John Zhang,
like
your guy. That. Your guy, John Zhang. Yeah, it's very cool.
That's nice.
And then there is the Gabriel Dell'Otto, which is not really kind of homage-y, but still kind of cool. And there's a Rico. Yeah. Rico also has a trade dress variant of this as well. So, but you know what? I will be picking up. So look at this one first. There's a McGinnis 1 in 25 from that same issue. And then there is a Disney. I got a couple of these ordered from my comic shop. Just because of the Disney fandom, I picked up a couple of these, and just because there's a
That's
Avengers
cool.
1,
I like it.
it's an Avengers 1 homage to, so with Goofy and Minnie and Pluto and Donald, so don't get the franchises mixed up.
What up, Phil? What up, Phil? Phil's in the house. What up, Phantom B? Good to see y'all, man. Always good to see the homies. Happy new comic book day.
Indeed.
Looks like we got a hot week next week.
We do. I mean, we're just getting started. Man, oh, Manischewitz. This is I felt I got the cape. So yeah, I'm definitely. I got 2 of these coming for sure. But man, I would pick up one of these if I was a collector here. Even though it's I think it's a Spidey book, though it has Avengers on it. So am I wrong on this? Maybe it's an Avengers book. I could be wrong. But then there's a 1 in 100
That's
too.
tempting.
I know. This 1 in 100 though, it's probably going to be off the chain. So this is going to probably be out of reach. And it's just a black and white version. So
it looks like it's Amazing Spider-Man 17.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 17. We're in the fine print. You can see it down there. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man number 17, Disney 100 variant. 100 years since Disney Studios. Wow.
I so don't need this, but I also want it. Damn it. I don't need it.
That's what it's all about. It's all about the FOMO. FOMO.
Damn it.
Damn you, FOMO. And our girl, Diana, is teaming up with my girl, Yara Flora, my 2 favorite Wonder Women in one comic. You steal my heart. So, man, this is just awesome. You can't beat that. This is a Yannick Paquette A cover, which I'll probably just get this one. There's another one I'm thinking about too, but this is one that I'll probably get because the other one's an incentive. And this is the one. Take it. Well, I'll probably get them both because this is my guy DNA with Diana
nice.
with a lot of cake. She's all caked up as she's here, so she's all muscled up and caked up. I gotta get my DNA going because he's one of my favorite guys. And this I tell you, I got DNA covers, man, of books that I just want them for the cover for sure. That they're definitely going to be framed and or graded just to be put up because I love this man's art and he just does such a great job in my estimation. So getting that one for sure. And it's a Mitch Gerads, I want to say, yeah. This is, I don't think it's an incentive. It's just a cardstock cover.
It's nice.
And Jamal Crawford is getting the Jamal Campbell. God, Jamal Crawford played for the Bulls. Jamal Campbell is a 1 in 25 of the 2 Wonder Women, which is pretty dope too. This is pretty nice.
Hey, shout out to Cole's. What up, Cole? Good to see you, homie. That was a nice one. That cover, good 1 in 25.
Ooh, lucky you. Very nice. So, and then there's this one, the Virgin Paquette cover, which is a 1 in 50. If that's going for a decent price, we'll talk about it. Otherwise, it might be just a DNA. Is it just me, or did SIKTC just come out a couple of weeks ago, or I just now got around to reading it? I think a couple of days ago. I think if I had it for a month already, it's been 3 weeks since this came out. I know you read them
it's been a month.
As soon as you get them. So yeah, okay, well, all right. See, time passes a lot quicker.
December 21st was the last one. Yeah, so it's a little faster because December 21st, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of messing with me because when you get older, time passes quicker. Like, damn, it's a month going by already. Mm-hmm. So, but apparently it is a wee bit early. So, and this might be.
I love this story.
Yeah, and I think this might be, if I'm not mistaken, the last one in this arc. Am I right about that? Until March, I think it is.
Hopefully, we get to 30, right? Come on.
It just
30. No, we get one next month. We get 30 in March, and then it's going to be on hiatus.
Oh, after March. Okay. I thought it was. I read
yeah, we get 29.
Books.
29 next month. 30th. That's usually how it ends. They get to the end of the arc.
Okay. All right.
But I'm excited. I love the story right now. I like where they're going with it. I'm interested in it. I love this A cover. It's already sold out at T-Fall, which is crazy.
The A cover is sold out? What?
The A cover is sold. It was sold out last week, bro.
That's interesting.
Which is crazy.
That is crazy.
That's always my barometer is did it sell out on T-Fall? And when did it sell out? How quickly did it sell out? And it sold out a week before on sale date. Man, that's a hot book. It's a hot ass book, man.
Well, it's a great book, as we know.
Love that cover too, man. It's a great cover.
Yeah. I mean, they're known for great covers. Ariel Diaz has this. I think this is just a B cover here. It's pretty cool. I doubt if it's Virgin, it'll probably have trade dress. I think so. Well, no. This is the B cover. EM Gist has the B cover. Correct. It's has the trade dress on it. So that, and also the Gist also has a 1 in 25 without the trade dress. So the B cover without the trade dress is that one, and this one is.
I'd love to get that. I'd like to get the A cover without the trade. I really like the A.
Oh, the A cover. That would look pretty dope.
It's the unlockable. It's the Virgin is the unlockable. You got Cutter and Erica kind of spliced together. I love it, man. I think Cutter's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And the battle between them is gonna be I feel like the battle's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean it's her most formidable opponent yet. And I just read the House of Slaughter book, or the Book of Slaughter, I should say, book. So that was good. That was, and am I wrong, or is there a first appearance in there? That kid that was throwing the knife at the end? Is that his first time in the book? Do you remember that kid before?
Yeah, I don't.
Sneaky first appearance. A sneaky first appearance, and a key development in the story, too. So I think that book might be important down the road, and it explains a lot of stuff about the Order of St. George too.
I enjoyed it, but I enjoy everything, so you don't have to.
I know. I did too, but
Midtown has it. Midtown still has it if you're looking.
For the A?
This guy says. I think Midtown. Yeah, Midtown's bigger than T-Fall though, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, Midtown is big shit. Yeah, Midtown is one of the biggest. I mean, T-Fall is pretty big too, but Midtown is a legacy shop.
Yeah, that's New York. That's New York.
Yeah, New York. You know it. And this is a 1 in 50 Ward. I assume Christian Ward. It didn't say. Could be Burt Ward or anybody. I'm not sure, but it's a Christian Ward. I think a Ward is the name of the person who drew this. It's pretty nasty too. And by nasty, I mean dope.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
I love them all, man.
Marco Mastrazzo. I don't know if this may be an exclusive.
Yeah, surely it is.
Yeah, this is probably an exclusive, but it's still pretty dope. And then of course there's this one, which is absolutely an exclusive from by Miko Suwan from Big Time.
Yeah, he's Big Time. Big Time collectibles, yeah.
Big Time Charlie's Got the Blues. Yeah, this is
looks like Unknown.
This. Yeah.
That Marco Mastrazzo is with Unknown Comics.
Okay.
$20. Only $20. It's kind of cheap, isn't
it? That's very reasonable. Yeah, very reasonable. And I would get this one. How much is the Big Time Collectibles one? Probably more than that, I'll bet. Because this is.
I bet it is.
This is like the epitome of what's going on here. You know, two sides of a coin. You know, this the hero and the villain, the most evil villain so far. Yeah. Yeah, what a great book.
$30.
$30.
$30 for that one.
$29.99. You could drive it off the lot.
There it is. For you knew they put it. They didn't put 30. They put $29.99.
For you, $29.99. And Ghost Rider, just because Ghost Rider is like just a factory for great covers. so far. And this is our guy, Bjorn Barons. Continues to make great covers. There is. Like yeah, oh yeah, this is all him. This is Panosian. Dan Panosian does this one. It's pretty nice. I'm not sure if I like those other two or this one, which is Phil Noto's homage to Ghost Rider #1. Oh no, I'm sorry, to Marvel Spotlight #5, right, or 6. Is it 5 or 6?
Seems like you'd be a sucker. Seems like you'd be a sucker for the classic cover to me.
I am absolutely a sucker for a classic cover. You know me so well. Yes, I will. I will probably find this one and get it. But because at one point I could have had like a Ghost Rider first appearance for a reasonable price. Now it's just pretty much almost out of reach, unless you get like and you're not even going to find an ungraded copy, because if you got like even a poor copy, you're going to get it graded because it's just such a great first appearance, But maybe the closest I can come to it.
I tell you, I really feel like the back bins are different than they were a year ago. I feel like I used to find cool Avengers and cool old stuff in there. I really feel like it's picked dry these days when I go look. It's not the same.
For the back issues?
Yeah, going through the back issues, they feel picked to the bone.
Yeah, I think, I know times are tough everywhere. I think it's not just the comics community that's suffering, the comics industry that's suffering. I think the economy is just affecting a lot of stuff because everything is down. I'm looking at all the books of the year on the app, like down. Only for a few books aren't down, but everything is down. But that doesn't mean they're going to stay down. So now is the time to get them if you want to get them, So.
I think there's definitely going to be a bounce back, but I think we got a bit of a bubble maybe with the influx of the pandemic, people like myself, and I think that bubble is kind of bursted now.
Possibly, yeah. Yes, I think that's, but for the future of the industry, I think I don't want to go down the road too far, but we were talking about that a few weeks ago, how we have kind of a bleak outcast or forecast for the one of my favorite bands for the industry. So, yeah, I think it's going to have to just adapt and change. It's adapted and changed all this time. I see the floppies kind of maybe not disappearing, but being a lot less, because there's kind of a glut of floppies right now. The monthly books are just like. If you get like, Dynamite just making all those covers for every damn book, that's just seems like such a waste. And who's buying that? I can't believe that those are all.
It does seem like a waste. Yeah. We should all be collecting trades. We should all be collecting trades. Really.
I think trades are going to be the thing of the future, man. I mean, maybe they will be released online first, and then they will come out in trades, and we'll just collect the whole thing and read them at once. Maybe that'll be the thing. But I think it will adapt and it will change, but it'll still be around in some different form. It just won't be like, because I just can't see, things have to change. It's unsustainable to keep going the way it is.
Yeah. Yes, Fabric. What up, Fabric? Shout out to Fabric. Good to see you, homie. And yes, he did pick up nose.
I did. Yes, I did.
We both did.
I paid $8 for the 1 in 10, and 6 for the foil. Yeah. Me too. I paid, I think, 7 for this one right here. The this is just the unlockable, right? One of the unlockables. Yeah. So there's a couple of unlockables. I paid 7. So, hey. Join the club, I was glad to have it. Plus, I got 2 more coming in the mail, so no problem.
Hopefully
different covers. Yeah, I bet it will be. I mean, based on what this creative team has done and this creator has done, I think it will be. And Sky Point for Batman, the Urban Legends, the final issue, number 23. It's a $7.99 book. There's been some first appearances in here. There's been some good stories in here. They've introduced the bat animals and stuff like that in this book. Tim Drake's story. Tim Drake came out in this book. So a lot of people are kind of sad about, I should say a lot, but there are some people who are reading this book are kind of sad about it. But, I'm sure they'll replace it with something else before you know it. Don't worry about it.
There'll
be another bad book coming. Don't you fret none. Here comes another bad book. And then there's the B cover from, oh, excuse me, maybe it's the C cover. From, who is this? From Jamal Campbell. So this is pretty nice, too.
Yeah, I'm not following that book, but I kind of want that Dick. You know I love Dick.
You don't say. You had not mentioned that before. And then there's also...
love me some Dick.
Yeah, I hear you. And Cully Hammer, that is your real name, sir, is the artist on this one here for this cover of the final issue of Batman Urban Legends number 23. So, yes. One of these related to Armie Hammer, the famous cannibal. All right.
Hopefully it'll end well for everybody there. That's a nice cover.
It is.
I like it. Got that classic look to it.
Miles, number 2. That was the first appearance in number 1. And people were saying, and myself included, that the first issue was pretty good. Actually, I'm going to try to keep up with this one. I still got to catch up with all the ones from the previous run. I got about 20 issues to catch up on that one. So I'm just going to jump right into this one. What's that?
Shouldn't you read the old issues first?
No. I would just be not necessary. That's never going to happen. It'll take me a day of work to get through all those 20 issues. If I do that, it'd be nothing but reading. But
that's fun.
I noticed it is fun, but 20 issues in one day make my eyes bleed.
That's what I did with Batman.
Oh wow, your eyes are younger than mine, son. The quality of the paper on this book is better. I noticed that someone mentioned that too, and maybe they're giving some thought to the quality of the stuff that they put out now. Marvel, maybe, possibly. Maybe since this is one of their like flagship books now, maybe they're making them better. But the story is better for sure, and so even the paper is better. And then there's this is your favorite homage right here. From Stephanie Hans.
Oh God!
Almost
we have not seen this one, and
we have not. We have
pass.
not. We have not. Like, but hey, Stephanie Hans hasn't done it, so it hasn't been done. You know.
No, not a chance. I'll get this one. No,
nope.
Not got debt.
Not got debt. Says W.
Wouldn't be prudent.
Yes, I know how you feel about. Yeah, that guy, I'll tell you.
It'll take time to restore chaos.
Yeah, I love that guy. We miss him. Miles Scan. Miles Scan Sarwasian? Miles Scan Saswan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Please accept my apology. But this is a variant of, I guess maybe this is the person who's going to be, the character who's going to be first appearing in looks like it's a woman, maybe, possibly. But it's probably a character I'm not familiar with, and it's first appearance. And
Siri Suwan.
Thank you.
Siri Suwan? I don't know how to say it. I'm making this up.
It's easy for you to say, yes. And then there's
Siri Suwan.
Takashi Ozaki, which is a little bit easier for me to say. This one is by them. Takashi Okazaki. Owazaki. Owazaki, yes.
Oka.
Did I say Oka? Okay. I meant to.
Okazaki.
And then there's Baldari, whoever that is, and the graffiti cover of same
David
book.
Baldari.
Is it David Baldari?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I'll take your word for it. And then there's the 1 in 25 Federico Vincenti. This is the design variant. This is one of your cooler design variants. I will be looking for this one if it's reasonable. I like this. This is pretty nice. Usually design variants are not, they're like unfinished sketches, but this is fully inked and everything. That's pretty cool.
It ain't $25 cool.
got that right. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, 1 in 50, and this is our guy John Boy. John Boy is John Boy is a 1 in 50, but much as I like him, I'm not paying $50 for that either. But it is a pretty nice cover. So if I see it out in the wild somewhere for cheaper, I'll pick it up. Yeah, John Boy can do no wrong. Good night, John Boy. And Grimm, number 7. Are you caught up on Grimm, or are you still stacking that one?
I think I might be up. I think I'm behind. I haven't read 6 yet, I think.
Ah, okay.
But I read the first arc, though.
Okay. Yeah, the number 6.
I'm interested.
Yeah, she was just kind of moping around in number 6. I don't want to give too much away, but it's still a good comic. It's one of those books that has cooled off, as most of them have, since their original debut. But still a good series. I would keep an eye on this because it is good. And then there's Justine Florentino. Justine Florentino is doing this cover, which is just a B. Then there's also, I think, a 1 in 25 of that same character without the trade dress and in black and white. So just imagine it in black and white, and that's how it looks. Little Monsters, number 9. I'm a little behind on Little Monsters. A little behind on Little Monsters.
I like this book.
You are still reading it, right? Yeah. It looks like this cat might be missing part of his head.
This one.
It looks like his head got chopped off or something. He's like pulled a hoodie over it. It's kind of weird looking, but it's kind of interesting that he's maybe just got one of those jacked up heads.
A head gets chopped off, but not his.
Hey, oh yeah, you're right. Only a partial chop off. Now I don't know nothing about I do a little bit about the Lazarus Planet thing. I think it's the Lazarus volcano exploded in some crossover that I wasn't following. I think it was Batman versus Robin or Robin versus Batman, whatever it's called. And I looked at my comic shop order, and I did pre-order this, so I will be getting this. It's a one-shot. Lazarus Planet. There's some other variant covers of this as well. So there's going to be some people brought back to life in the DC universe. So brace for impact. Danger Street. I just got this. Did I get this already? If I didn't get it, it's coming in from my comic shop real soon. I didn't get a chance to read number 1 yet, and it's this Tom King book, so I'm not gonna sub to it till I read it. The Green Team, book 2.
I heard good things.
Yeah,
I heard good things about it.
Yeah, he can the dude can write. It's just that he's a little long-winded for me. He always specializes in 12-issue series, which are kind of like the bane of my existence. I like your 5-issue limited series, maybe 6, but I will be reading number 1 and possibly buying number 2 if I like it. And here we go. Here's my shit right here. Dark Ride, number 4. Man, this is the end of the first story arc. This is what I'm talking about. 4 issues, bam, done. This is it. First story arc done. Take a hiatus, come back with another one. That is my jam all day and all the night. I love this book.
I should actually read it. I need to read it.
Oh, you should. When this comes out, you should just binge the whole thing. That would be my advice to you, sir.
Will do. Will do.
So look forward to that. And then there's Michael Walsh. This one is pretty cool too. Those creepy mascots that walk around the park. Oh God, this is so great. This is I think just a B cover. The Michael Walsh, and Sweeney Boo has been doing a cover for each one of these. This is the guy that owns the park's daughter. Her name is Halloween. This is how much he loves scary holidays. He named his daughter after one. And there's a 1 in 25.
Oh, wow. This week is heavy as hell.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is
I have 19 books. 19 books on my list.
Dude, there's 77 covers here, and I left stuff off. So just for brevity, I had to leave some stuff off. I picked the best of what I thought was the best. It's always hard to find these 1 in 25s of Dark Ride. I've only been able to get the one per store variant of number 1. It's lucky because the store held it for me. But other than that, I haven't been able to get any of those 1 in 25s. They're still going for pretty decent prices. And this should be no different with Tony Fleeks and Dennis Culver doing the cover on this one.
Yeah, good luck getting that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey! Paul Levitz is writing this, and Alan Davis is drawing this, and it's called Avengers: The War Across Time. I might, I don't think I pre-ordered this, but just based on it being kind of a flashback Avengers story, I might consider it. What say ye?
Yeah, maybe. It's more. I'm avoiding new Marvel, but I do like the old stuff.
Yeah. The Disney homage of Dark. Oh my God, man! You mean those 1 in 25s? Dude, those are so hard.
It says Avengers against the Hulk on the streets of New York and the beginning of a showdown with Kang the Conqueror. So I'm into all things Kang right now. So that might pull me in. Okay,
Fabric. I didn't know that Takashi was okay. It's the Afro Samurai dude. That's the same person who also did that Star Wars book in the style of Afro Samurai that came out not long ago. Star Wars Visions, I want to say, is what it was called. And that was a pretty nice book, a one-shot. So yeah, it's a very recognizable style. Marvelites. I know. You saw my latest review. I talked about the Marvelites. The Marvelites, yes. Willie's not a Marvelite. I used to be one. Oh, the Avengers: War Across Time. This is the Davis variant. This is pretty dope. This is like the Mach 1 Iron Man armor with like the rivets in the helmet and shit. And old school Hulk smash. Yeah. Thor's hammer laying down there, Giant Man, everybody knocked out except Iron Man and Thor. Iron Man and Hulk. So this might be one you might want to consider. Then there's the Martin Coccolo. Yeah, this is Cap era World War II. WW2, the big one, as Archie Bunker used to say. Yeah, so this one might not be too bad either. I mean, as long as they're not incentives. And this is actually a 1 in 25 from Lanil Yu, which to me is the least impressive of them. Actually, I mean, it's not bad, but it's just like, it ain't retro. It ain't retro enough. You ain't retro.
I don't know, Fabric. Is there a first appearance in that book?
Which one? Oh, you're just such a troll.
He wants to know if you have the Star Wars.
I don't have that, but I have I have the regular cover. I don't have the. I know there was an Afro Samurai. That'd be See, now I gotta look for it. No smart ass. It is not a first appearance because it is a Elseworld Star Wars book. It's not in canon, as they say.
Oh, okay.
So it's a standalone story. Yes. God, this guy.
This guy.
I know, right? Specs number 3. I read Specs number 2 recently, and it's a good story. It's something some folks might want to wait for. The rhymes with the Corinthian right there with the mouth and the eyeglasses. So that's pretty dope. This is
Hey, what a promiscuous time traveler. Kyle's in the house. I think that's a different Afro samurai. They're both samurais, though.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I love that name, promiscuous time traveler. That's so dope.
Don't encourage him.
Yeah. The RZA, the Jizza, the Method Mizza. So I like this book. This is something, like I said, about these kids that somehow came across these magic glasses and they're making people disappear with them. They're making wishes with them. But the last wish they made in issue number 2 didn't work out so well. So we'll see what happens. Here's a book that I have pre-ordered. In my divine vision, I saw that it was going to be a good book. It's actually
divine vision.
You're welcome. It's 64 pages long.
Thank
you. That's right. 64 pages long for $4.99. So that's Image, folks. Image will get you some thick books for regular price. It'll get you some $1.99 books for premiere issues, and they'll get you some 64 page books for $4.99. That's the house of ideas right now, baby. Image is a new house of ideas for sure. Now, Black Cloak.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a go. Damn you.
There's one.
As if my list wasn't big enough. Jeez.
It just got bigger. So yeah. This one also has a cover by one of my other favorite cover folks, Jeff Deckel. Jeff Deckel has got the kind of the Adam Hughes kind of a style, same thing but different kind of a look. So I think this may be the one that I pre-ordered, but I know I ordered the A cover and another one, so we'll see. And here's a Christian Ward cover. Oh no, I know which one I ordered. I remember now. Yeah, Christian Ward is doing one, and of course Peach is doing one too. And Tula Lotte. I ordered the Tula Lotte Sight Unseen because I know she does dope covers too. So this is the Tula Lotte A cover.
I like her.
Yes. And Tula Lotte is called the clean dress version of this one. So it's not the trade dress, the clean dress. That means no dress.
That's how I like it, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right, so Spawn, Unwanted Violence. Number 1?
Yeah, I saw this one.
Yeah. It's a 2-issue
limited
series. Yeah. Yeah, Todd Meister is writing this one. You know, gotta be honest, Todd's not my favorite writer. I love his art, but he's okay as a writer to me.
My favorite writer.
Yeah. I mean, you can write Spawn. You can write the hell out of some Spawn, but
yeah, but Spawn never has like I like Spawn and I enjoy Spawn, but it's never really a killer story. It's never, oh my God, you got to read this story kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's only 2 issues though, and it's just regular price. So it's not is it regular? Maybe it's $4.99. I'm not sure. Looks like it's $4.99 up there in the corner. So it may be worth a try if you're a Spawn fan.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Yeah, you know it. Batman: The Adventures Continue Season 3. I collected seasons 1 and 2 of The Adventures Continue. There were some good stories in here. I love The Adventures Continue. The Batman animated series style. It's well written. It's like, got that style, but it's not kiddie stories in there. It's like all ages stories. So
yeah, the show was all ages too.
Yeah. That's what the beautiful thing about it was, like in that animation style, but still like all ages stories and not talking down to like so many stuff made for all ages or for kids do. So I might do another round with this. We'll see. I mean, there'll be three story arcs with this, but I don't know. We'll see. Game time decision. Nemesis Reloaded. Man, this is a book I wish I had gotten the first run of, because the first issue of this book is off the chain. Jorge Jimenez and Mark Miller, and
You had me at Warhead, bro.
Yeah, I know. So this is. Are you familiar with the story of the Nemesis?
No, this is
okay.
News.
You know how like Red Sun, Superman was like Superman landed in Russia and turned out to be an asshole. This is like if Batman, were an asshole. If Batman were just a vigilante out there wreaking havoc, just fucking people up, and he's a millionaire. He's a billionaire now. You gotta be a billionaire nowadays. A millionaire ain't gonna cut it. What are you, a farmer? You got to be a billionaire to go out and just do horrible things in the name of. And the first issue of this, man, our guy from Cool Stuff Collectibles, our friend Rob, he has so many multiple copies of this. Yeah, he has so many copies of that for the first appearance. And look at the first appearance of this guy, the first issue of Nemesis. It's steep for a new book. I think it's holding its value too. So and with Millar now, with the Millar verse coming to, or Miller, damn, I keep calling him Millar. I want to say Millar, but he pronounces it Miller. With the Miller verse coming to Netflix, anything's possible. Like that book that came out a few weeks ago, Night Shift, the 199 vampire book. That's probably headed for the screen at some point if they can get funding for it. But he's got a deal with Netflix. Hey, Callie, welcome.
Hey, what up, John? Good to see you, homie.
Yes. So yeah, I've already pre-ordered this. I can find some of that first issue. That'd be nice. If I can find it somewhere.
Fabric, yes. Fabric, yeah. You don't need to read the original Spawn for those books.
Yes. Know your bloody station. Oh, double entendre with this book is very clear. Rich people, this is where Elon Musk and Bezos and the guy from Virgin is gonna. That's where they're all going. They're gonna. It's just they're not just adventuring into space, man. They know that they shit on this planet and screwed it up. They're ready to leave and go into space and say, "So long, suckers." And that's what happens in Know Your Station. This woman is working as a, what is she called? She's not a detective, but she's like the liaison. The liaison. I keep messing that word up too. But she's dealing with a murder mystery. And the first issue was good. I did a review of it. I will be checking out issue number 2. Know Your Station.
Interesting.
Mindset. This is a book that I read the first issue of and I just lost track of. This is the finale of it. This is the mind control app, I want to say. These guys came up with a mind control app. And it as you might imagine, things went sideways. So this is the wrap up of that series. I may wait for the trade, which might be a good thing to do. It's come Vault, so I don't know. Yeah.
Everybody, check out Cali Comics' giveaway video. My man has some dope giveaways. I got this first appearance of Rogue from Cali from one of his giveaways. So
that's what you
definitely.
got.
Definitely check his video out. I'm sure he's giving away something dope, man. Get in there, y'all.
I will.
Cali Comics.
Is that on YouTube or on the gram?
He's on both, but
on both.
I'm sure his giveaway videos on YouTube.
Okay. Absolutely.
Definitely check Cali out.
Check our guy out. Well, where was I here? Oh yeah, here we go.
Mindset. Sorry.
That's okay.
Back to
Mindset by Zach Kaplan. Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. If folks are still following that, this is the end of that series, which is how I like my series. 6 issues. The ones. Couple of writers here. Some of my favorite writers. Brian Michael Bendis being one of them. Who've been kind of iffy lately. I mean, nobody bats 1,000. And, the greatest ball players strike out occasionally.
I heard he ran out of stories.
Is that what you heard? He's bereft of stories. It happens to all of us, but you look at Peter Milligan. He kind of was on a down swing for a while. But the first issue I read, the second issue I've yet to read, but it wasn't bad. It was better than his previous series, which was Joy Operations. And I don't want to even get into what the Superman people thought about his Superman run. So that was just like, it's like, they're very particular about their character anyway. Like, how dare you touch the mighty cape and how dare you? You didn't do it justice. I don't think the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ himself could write Superman good enough for some folks. I don't know, but anyway, I think I might stick with the ones. And there's a B cover by Michael Avon Oeming, which is Bendis' partner on Powers, which was, in my opinion, his best work. The first volume of Powers is just, they didn't do that justice with that little rinky-dink PlayStation series, whatever it was they put out. Does anybody remember that? I bet not. I mean, I got them like from a torrent. I'm not going to get a PlayStation just to watch this series. So I got them from... back many years ago, I got them from someone who got them for me. I don't have a torrent in my house. That would be illegal. But I got that series, and it was like kind of, But Powers needs to be done proper. I mean, Powers is just a great concept. It's kind of like The Boys, only even smarter.
I haven't watched the movies, Fabric, but man, Olivia Munn is one of my absolute favorites, and I know she played Psylocke. I love Olivia Munn.
Huh.
Oh, Olivia Munn all day. I'll throw it all away for her.
You throw it all away.
You ever seen Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights. Wait, Harlem Nights from like a decade ago or some shit? With
more than that, with Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy.
Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, and Della Reese. That Harlem Nights.
Yeah, there's that scene where the dude calls his wife and says he ain't coming home. That's how I'd be for Olivia.
I threw it all away.
I ain't coming home.
Oh my God! Everybody's got one of those, huh? Everybody's got somebody.
Everybody watch Harlem Nights. What a great movie. I love
Harlem Nights is a good movie. There's one scene where they're just MFing each other to death. I mean, oh my God. Yes, he is, isn't he? They're just like some of the Richard Pryor, you imagine Della Reese, Richard Pryor, and Red Fox throwing F-bombs. I mean, it's like your ears ringing from all the F-bombs that they're just cutting loose. But it's just a funny-ass scene.
Eddie Murphy and Della Reese, classic, yeah. Absolute classic.
And the other person who has fallen on, or the writer, I should say, who's one of my favorite writers, who has been a little slow lately, but I still like him a lot. I paid money to see him last year, or year before last, on his tour. It's Kevin Smith, and this is Masquerade number 4, I want to say. I read the first issue of Masquerade. It's actually pretty good. It's been moving along so fast, I haven't been able to catch up with the next issues. So I might catch up on this. This is a woman who is able to disguise herself. And remember, the first issue had these anchor people who got caught having an affair, and it was pretty funny issue. I think he's co-writing with someone else, and the art is pretty dope in there too. So Masquerade might be worth your time if you're looking for something from Dark Horse. Now, I've actually done a review of this. I just haven't put it up yet, of Hexware number 1, because I was a little late getting number 1. Hexware is basically, imagine if an android, an AI, suddenly learned the dark arts. So that's kind of what Hexware is about. So this is number 2.
Bobito, go Chiefs, baby. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you, homie.
I thought you were watching football again. Go Chiefs! Go!
Sorry, that's my homie.
What's up, Bobby?
That's my homie Bobito in the chat.
You're a legend, my man. I've heard your name mentioned in many circles.
Yeah.
I say nothing but good things about you.
He is a legend in this community. It is true. It is true.
And so Hexware number 2, and this is Tim Seeley's writing Hexware. I forgot to mention that. And this is a cover by Tim Seeley. So this is I'll probably look at number 2 too. The first issue was pretty good. And that review is coming at some point. It's in the can. Sarah Lone, number 4. This may be the final issue of this story arc for this young woman from the 1950s or early 1960s, which has somehow involved the JFK shooting now. So I got to catch up. I just got my issue number 2 and 3, but the shop was late ordering them for me. So I've got to catch up so I can make sense for number 4. This is a well-done book from Sumerian, the former Behemoth. This is, I think, maybe done in another language, maybe French or something like that, and translated to English. But for those indie folks out there, like Willie, myself, and some others, I think you might enjoy Sarah Lone. This is, I think, the last issue, not the last issue, the last issue of the story arc. Killchilla number 2 is coming out.
Did you read 1 yet?
I did read number 1. I think I did a review of it a while back because it took forever to come out. Like Rogue State, it was like one of those got delayed forever, and it was all right. The art was good, and the story was, it just kind of sets up like a slasher movie, and it was a good concept. There's like this killer cult, and this loose at this Coachella-like music event. So there's a lot of possibilities there. There's a lot of gore, a lot of vapid people being murdered, which is always fun. So it's just like, he deserved to die anyway. Yeah, screw him. Yeah. So I'll probably check out Killchilla number 2, but I'll bet you lunch it won't come out next week. It'll probably be coming out a month from now. But I won't mention it again until it comes out, because that's how these books are, man. They're sometimes they're late. It's just part of being indie. Labyrinth number 3 from Zach Thompson. The Labyrinth is this ever-changing this course that these criminals are sent on, like kind of like the Hunger Games. It's kind of a situation, and the course is just evolving, and it turns into different things. First issue was good, so I'll be checking out Labyrinth as well. The Ends, which we all know justifies the means. And this is...
They do.
Damn it. This is Bad Idea. I was just talking to guys at the shop today, like they'd forgotten all about Bad Idea. And I said, you guys don't get Bad Idea anymore, right? And they're like, huh? Who's that? It's like, I bought some books from you before by them, but they'd already forgotten about them because they've alienated so many, people in the community. They've alienated comic shop owners. But somehow here's the thing.
They still have fans out there. I know Cole is always posting about them.
That's the thing. I'm going to say,
I don't have facts to back this up.
But I'm going to say that it almost seems like they're a money laundering operation. And they got to spend all this money. They got it's like, let's just do all these, let's hire all this great talent. Yeah, Skyport Herman Cain. They got, spend all this money.
Peace, Herman.
That's right. He gave us so many good quotes and so much shitty pizza. God bless him. But, it's like they're just throwing away money on good talent, on high quality books, and horrible gimmicks. Oh my God. Oh, they finally got them. And see, it's the thing. I would order their books. They just quit fucking around, man. I mean, make them available. I mean, they've made the prices like, that's what I'm saying. You got to drive 50 miles. That's the thing. I mean, make it available. I mean, if you build it, they will come. Just make it available, man. You got a good product, God, just don't
I
screw
think
this up.
They did what I think there's a market for, which is to exploit scarcity in this comic book market, because scarcity creates value, and we see it all the time. Like, the what was it, that one series, White, where it was only 2,000 copies of it,
Yeah.
and that book shot up because of the scarcity. And I think that's that's the model of Bad Idea, is limiting the stores that can buy your product so that you have limited, supply, so that people who do want it feel that FOMO about it and they're always trying to get it. I think it's an exploitation of one of the flaws of this comic book hobby, I would say, and that's why
Yes.
I've really turned off.
Yeah, it is. You're absolutely right about that.
Kyle's right. Kyle's right. They're trolling the fuck out of us.
Yes,
you could
I
say
said that a
trolling,
few
you
weeks
could say
ago.
exploiting,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
words you want to use.
They are trolling us to our faces. They're laughing about it. It's like, they're I guess that's how you troll people, to their face. But damn, it's like, they're shamelessly trolling us, like, unapologetically. It's just, wow.
Like the invisible slab, people getting crazy over an invisible slab.
What the fuck
I
is
just
that?
feel like
What is that?
it's just a matter of, hey, you comic book people are really stupid, and we're gonna make money off of this.
But buy our shit anyway. We're supposed to, like, okay.
We don't respect your intelligence. Now give us your money.
Yes.
That's the vibe I get.
Yes, completely. It's the superior, that Supreme hoodie or superior hoodie. They're like $500 hoodie. That's the people got now. It's fancy pants thing. Yeah. It's the superior hoodie of comic books. Hey, I got something you don't have. It's rare. Ooh, look, it's an invisible slab. Ooh, look, it's like fucking donut. Ooh, it's this and that. It's like yeah, damn donut. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that book.
Captain Picard would say. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's just
selling them. Contact Bobby now for a low price. Stack of invisible raws.
Right. So, and to that point, the Ends #1, which I probably won't be able to find anywhere, is coming out. It'll be $8. It'll be a $7.99 book, and it's by a very talented team of David and Maria Lapham, who are very talented comic creators. And this cover, I forget who this cover is by, but this is a dope ass cover too. They have great content. You don't need the gimmicks. Anyway, any hoozle, down off soapbox now. This is Nobody's finale. Oh, this is Nobody's Girl. This is what I'm talking about. 3-issue series. This series, man, another Sumerian, all hail Sumerian. This is another great indie comic book about a lonely high school teacher, a missing girl, and this odd relationship between him and this other, young woman who's helping him find out what happened to her. And it's a 3-issue limited series apparently, so it can be found. Sumerian is out there, folks. They're not trying to hide from you. They're not doing any gimmicks, like some folks. So if you want to find them, you can find them. And I recommend you do.
You can find You Promised Me Darkness in your nearest dollar bin.
God, you just don't want to let it go. You just don't want to let it go, do you? You just don't want to let it go. God almighty. Bruce almighty. All right. The Phantom Yesterday. All right, so I kind of remember what this was about, but I forgot. But it seemed like it might be pretty dope. And it looks very spooky.
Scientist Dennis Kane has an intellect matched only by his massive ego. When his hubris causes the world to fall apart around him, a dark avenger is born of his agonizing shame. A mysterious figure caught between life and death, the Blackbird desperately seeks redemption, willing to fight through hell and back to get it. I don't really understand that.
I didn't either, but I like it.
I like Michael.
I might get it.
I like the writer though. Michael Morrissey's dope.
Yeah, I remember Morrissey's name being involved. He's one of the writers. Yeah, so I probably just get it on the strength of that. It's worth a try. Opus Comics has had some good stuff. So
I like it. I probably won't see it, but I'll get it if I do.
Yeah. So that's at least 2 add to the list, right? Huh?
That's 3.
Three. Count them. 3 so far.
I have 22 books on my list next week. That's
yes. So, Stray Sheep. And this, what the hell was this again? Oh, yeah. This is this guy who just had terrible losses in his life. He's lost his child, his wife. He's had tragedy. And he's being groomed and just kind of like brainwashed into becoming like just like these fights, these like internet fights, kind of like a Fight Club, I'd imagine, or something like that. And he's becoming a part of this. He's just given up, and he's becoming part of this underground society of fighters. So, Blood Moon Comics. If you can't find Scout, good luck finding Blood Moon. But if you find it out there, folks, if you live in a big city that's got lots of comic shops, or you can order one online somewhere, it might be worth checking out. And now, from North Carolina, the penultimate book, Firstborns.
There it is.
Number 2. Firstborns number 2. I've got number 1, also from Behemoth, from the same creator as, I want to say, rock and roll drummer. Heavy metal drummer. I've heard this was good. Willie gave me a good report on this one, so I look forward to seeing my number 1 whenever it gets here. So this is something that I think indie comics folks might like, and I'll finally get to read it as soon as I get my order, which I think is hung up in the mail somewhere because of the holidays. Yay! Everybody scream real loud. Penultimate. This is, in fact, the penultimate book. I know, Trev. It's stunning, isn't it? Wow. It's just amazing. And now the final book, which is... this is still Firstborns. This is an homage to a Pantera cover, I guess, maybe? This is homage to something. Fist in the Face is a pretty dope cover. I'll try to find this cover if I can find it, because it's pretty dope. The line work on there is just to die for. The final book is Atonement Bell number 3. I think I've missed number 2. I did a review of number 1, and this is a story of this secret society in where is it? What else again? It's in Philly. Is it Philly? I forget what city it's in. I think it's Philly. And this family drives down there to live with, to visit their very religious aunt and sister, and it turns out this kid is being hunted by this secret society because there's an atonement bell that rings every 100 years, and there must be a sacrifice made, and the atonement bell will not be denied. So first issue was pretty decent. So I'll probably check it out if I can. I'm sure I can find issue number 2 somewhere in number 3. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it must be. I'm not a big Pantera. I've heard of them, but I don't know a lot about Pantera. So yeah, that's a dope cover. Yeah. Murder Falcon. I read about Murder Falcon too. That's another one that I missed. There's so many good indies out there, man. So many good indies out there, and there's just so much time in the day. You got one there? Look at this guy. Murder Falcon.
Yeah, I gotta read.
That's the collector's edition.
I gotta read it still. This is the one that has the remark from Daniel Warren Johnson.
And it's Daniel Warren Johnson. Oh, that's why I wanted to check it out. I knew he was associated with it. Okay. Well, there you go.
I need to read this still.
Oh my God, yeah. Is there a collected edition? I'll definitely look for that then, rather than looking for the floppies. So man, we got through it in just 15 minutes over, and that's not bad for 77 covers. Good thing I had a low haul.
Huge week, man. 22 books on my list. I might need to cut some. We'll see.
Huge.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
very huge list. Look for it. You didn't mention. Obviously, Time Before Time is a big one you didn't mention that I'm excited about. I really enjoy that book. If you think Bruce Willis's Looper, kind of playing the time, I really like that.
Yeah, I did read that.
And Something is Killing the
first
Children.
Issue. Yeah.
Bloodstained Teeth is coming back. I've been enjoying that.
I saw that too. I left it off only because for time and everything. But yeah, that's definitely a dope book for sure. And yeah, so man.
Moon Knight's my favorite Marvel book.
And Moon Knight. Moon Knight is also coming out next week. Exactly. So man, thanks for everybody for stopping by this Friday. This Friday I will be live streaming with my comic son here. Oh, here he is. Circumstances, who's on Instagram and YouTube as Comic Book Circumstances. And we will be talking about our favorite books of 2022. I will have all my favorite indies, and he will have his favorite books as well of what we enjoyed from last year. So be sure to tune in this Friday.
Something's Killing Children. Something's Killing Children is 1 through 10.
That's right. All 1 through 10. Yes. See, mine are going to be all. I mean, there may be some books that were out previously, but it's going to be pretty much because there's so many books. I want to give shine to all the ones that just came out in 2022. So there'll be all 2022 books and honorable mentions. So hopefully y'all can stop by for that. If not, there'll be a replay.
And shout out to the chat. It was popping once again. We've been having a popping chat the past few weeks, man. I've been really enjoying it. I've been seeing some new names coming through. We saw Kyle, Promiscuous Time Traveler. Good to see him. 80s guy, one of our regulars, Cali Comics. Bobby De La Ghetto, that's my guy from Kansas City. Good to see Bobito come through. Fabric was here. James Lang was here. The lovely Miss Janet, as always, was here. Good to see you, Janet. But shout out to all the homies. Toon, Trev, the shipping guru. Beckerman was here. Our guy Travis, TM Nerdy was here. So really want to definitely shout out y'all. Willie Survive. Want to shout y'all out, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Brian LCS. I look forward to y'all every week, man. And Damien.
Absolutely. All you folks. We love you all, and thanks for stopping by. And I don't know what we do without you, because you guys are so smart. There's stuff that I don't know that you just like, oh, man. God. So be good, folks, and we will see you, if not this coming Friday, definitely next New Comic Book Day. Peace, everybody.
Peace, y'all.